Okay guys, I just started the recording for our session today. It's a continuation of Lessee Accounting. Finance lease pa rin po tayo. Last meeting, we started with a few problems, and this time, we will have one or two more problems. But let's take things a bit slower for now. Instead of going through the direct to the point na requirements, tatanong ko muna sa inyo yung mga basics na dapat alam nyo before you can even answer the questions that will be required of you in a problem that looks like this. By the way, this is not a repetition of the format that we had last time, kasi last time we had PV of 1 all throughout, palaging PV of 1. Sinadya ko po yun para hindi kayo ma-disoriented. Kasi I believe we have different levels of understanding ng present value. Hindi ko gusto i-confuse kayo. Kaya homogeneous last time. Pero this time, we will try in advance. Isa lang po ang problem na isosolve natin for in advance because I believe that is sufficient para makover lahat ng intended learning na gusto ko i-impart sa inyo for today. So right now, let me ask one question. Okay, looking at the problem, please answer this question. Present value factor to be used for the lease payments. Pabilisan, calculus ready. I will recognize whether nag-round off ka 2 decimal places, 4 decimal places, or 5 decimal places pa man yan. Do it. Kasi kung ako tatanungin nyo guys, kung magsosolve ka po ng lease problem, that's the very first thing that I will compute if it's not given. Pag mali ang present value factor mo, mali na lahat ng maisosolve mo. Because take note, your lease liability will depend on what present value factor you will use. And for this problem, I have already mentioned earlier that we are going to use PV of annuity due or in advance, PVAD 1. That is at least for the lease payments. Right? PVAD yan. Okay, a lot of people have already answered, and I think there is a homogeneity of the answers being given. So I think I can trust. The first 5 people to give me the correct answer will of course be handsomely rewarded. So sige po, 6 years or 5 years, of course, it is 5 years kasi yan yung lease term, and then the rate is 10%. This can easily be computed using your calculator. Kung may grand total ang calcu mo, even more easier, ano? Kung may scientific calculator ka, you can just input the scientific formulae para makuha po yung in advance. But I'm not going to teach you that kasi po, that is a lesson from yesterday. Not really yesterday in a literal sense, but figuratively. Last sem, natutunan mo dapat yan in the past few sems. Pero sige po, I have here my magic formula inputs. Kaya hindi ko na po pagdadaanan yung mga paghihirap na ginagawa nyo sa mga calcu nyo. No? For the sake of saving time, let me input the terms. We have 5 years. Dapat ang magiging sagot kung ano yung nandito. Yun ang magiging sagot natin. Pero this is for 12% because that is what is keyed in the rate. Now when I enter 10% and confirm the entry, voila, that is your answer. 4.1699 or 4.17 if you rounded that one to 3 or 2 decimal places. I believe all the answers given are correct. So sige. Before I record this one, before I record the points to be granted to the people na nakapagbigay ng tamang sagot. Here is another question as a matter of follow-up. Not really a follow-up in a sense na connected siya sa previous question. It is something else. It is another consideration that you must take into account. In-emphasize ko to last meeting, but I want you to answer this one. Answer by a yes or no. Type yes or no in chat. This question. Yes or no. Yun lang ang sagot na itatype mo sa chat. Para sa question kanina, ito yung mga nanalo. Si Maria Jean. Pangalawa, si Christine Rose. Una sa attendance, una din sa puntos. Very nice. Third is Rainier. We also have Grace. Miss Grace Vulcan. And lastly, Princess. Everyone else who entered an answer, your answers were all correct. So you just were not quick enough. Or maybe it's your internet, lalo na ngayon medyo umuulan sa labas, no? Kaya di ko kayo masisisi. So that's it for the first question. Ito namang second question na tinatanong ko, ano kaya sagot dito? Yes or no? Is the asset going to be returned to the lessor? Sagot? It is a resounding yes. 95% of the answers are correct. Why does it matter? Sir, bakit magmamatter kung maisasauli yung asset o hindi? And why do you say maisasauli yung asset, sir? Ano yung basehan natin na maisasauli yung asset? Ito po ang basehan. There is a residual value that is guaranteed. That is indicative that the lessor wants the asset back because he even ensures that you take care of the asset. I-maintain mo yan, dapat may fair value siya na hindi bababa sa 50,000 pagkabalik mo ng asset sa akin. I hope that much is clear. Here's the next question. Hinay-hinay lang tayo today. These types of questions will not be asked of you in problem solving, pero it's highly possible na maka-affect siya sa question na theory-based. Third question. ROA depreciation, how many years? Type your answers in chat. Meanwhile, ang mga nanalo kanina ay sina Angelica Tejerero, sina Frances Rocha, Maria Jean ulit, si Dominic, and I'm sorry, Dominic. The first answer you entered was not a correct one. I'm sorry if I mentioned your name. Si Jana ay yes. Si Jana pala yung pang-apat. Kung naging paasa man ako, Dominic, I'm sorry. Pang-lima si Kent. Okay. Now, let's have a condition. Lahat ng nanalo na, wag muna kayo sumagot for the fourth question ha. Pero for the third question, pwedeng-pwede pa rin. That is the question that you are seeing right now. Pangatlo pa lang yan, di ba? So you're still eligible to join in on that one. Don't worry too much. Okay. How many years ang gagamitin? Answer. It is for... Sige nga, let me see if I have 100% correct answers. Yung wish ko kasi sana guys, pag mga tanong na ganito, dapat 100% correct ang mga sagot nyo. Kasi kung dito pa lang, hindi mo na kaya maitama, there is really a need for you to reevaluate the conceptual understanding na meron ka sa topic na to. Okay, iguuli mo ang asset. Ang pakiana, how many years mo lahiya pwede magamit? Di ba we have established that one already earlier? Isasauli natin yung asset because of the guaranteed residual value. And because of that, we will only be able to use the asset for the duration of the lease term. Ano yun ulit? Magagamit lang natin siya for 5 years. Meaning, yung use of fructuary natin is only for 5 years. Question, what does ROA stand for? It's right of use asset or ang karapatang gumamit. In other words, sa English, ito ay ang usufructuary. How many years lang natin pwede gamitin? 5 years. Because it will be returned after the lease term. Which is why the answer to this question is 5. Okay? Lease payments. Kanina, nasagutan natin magkano yung gagamitin na rate. We established that it will be 4.1699. Ilagay ko lang yan dito, 4.1699. So why do you put that one there? Because it is related to the annual lease payments. Para for reference, palagi nyo siya makikita. Meanwhile, before I record the winners of that question, here's the next one so that we save some time. Type in the complete date. When will the asset be returned to the lessor? Complete date ha? May bulan, may adlaw, may tuig. While you are typing in your answers, ito po sila yung mga nanalo sa question kanina. How many years magagamit natin yung asset? It's directly related to the next question. So ito sila ang nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Pero for the fourth question ha, para sa tanong na when will the asset be returned, hindi na po eligible yung mga nanalo kanina sa kayong mame-mention po ngayon. Maria Jean, strike 3. Ang bilis ng internet, ang bilis ng utak. Very nice one. Rose Venice, I believe nanalo ka rin kanina. Si Angelica, si Maria Angelica Cobatcha. That's 3. Rinier is also 3 for 3. And Christine Rose. Again, I will reiterate, that those who have already won in the previous recitation credits, hindi ko na po tatawagin. I mean, hindi ko na i-credit for points in this question that we have here. When will we return the asset? Ano yung counting natin? Ano yung proper counting? That is, we occupied the asset, or I mean, we had possession of the asset on December 31, 2020. So counting, 2020. 1 year would be 2021. 2 years, 2022. 2023, 2024. And December 31, 2025 would be the day na iuuli natin an asset kan lessor. At that time, the asset should already be fully depreciated because yun na, wala na yung asset sa atin. Okay, I hope you are able to connect the dots here kung bakit ako nagtatanong ng mga ganito. Kasi po, they are subtle but very important details. The first one to gain credit points is you, Ivan. Ivan, balik ka na trabaho?
Pareho works. Pareho na, sir.
Okay. Waray na? Okay. I just wondered because your name says Leyte, tapos divider, Ivan Ray. Wala lang, char-char. Next is Jana. Followed by, Jana, you already won earlier. Be honest, I remember. Diba, Jana? Sabihin mo lang opo. Balit. Si Erica Hamin. I think hindi ka pa nanalo today. So that's 2 people. Yes, 2 people pa lang. Mutya would be the third one. Followed by Rachel. Nakikita nyo pala, no? Kasi nagta-type ako ng search. Pangilan na ba si Rachel? Pang-4 pa lang, no? Kasi yung pang-5, si Chizon. Okay. Excluding yung mga nanalo na up to this point. You are no longer eligible to join in on this last question that I will be asking. Last question before the requirements. Hindi pa tayo nag-uumpisa mag-solve ng problem. We are just doing a fact-checking. Okay? Halos lahat po kayo nakapagbigay ng tamang sagot, pero I hope yung mga nagkamali ng konti, you have realized where your mistake or your carelessness lies in. It is a common mistake by students, counting years. Ano yung general principle? Exclude the first one, include the last one. And be mindful when the year starts. I mean, when the transaction occurred during the year. Okay, last question for fact-checking session. Lahat ng nanalo, hindi na eligible sumali. So please refrain from typing. Para to sa inyo, yung mga hindi pa nananalo today. What is the present value factor to be used for the guaranteed residual value? Type your answers in chat. If you were attentive enough, I flashed that one earlier on screen because I have an auto present value calculator. You are ever so welcome, Mutya. Your hard work, of course, will be rewarded. Kung hindi ka pa nakakapag-type ng sagot, mag-type ka na ngayon. Kasi mangilan-ilan pa lang yung nagta-type ng sagot. All the more, mangilan-ilan pa lang yung mga nagta-type ng tamang sagot. Ano yung gagamitin ulit natin? Dito, this is PVAD, PV annuity due for 10%, 5 years. Pero para po sa guaranteed residual value, ang gagamitin mo ay present value of 1. PV of 1 for 5 years, 10%. Do that on your calculator. 1.1 divided by equals yung panglima na present value factor na makukuha mo, yun na ang gagamitin. Okay? Sige, kung hindi ka pa nakapagta-type ng sagot, mag-type ka lang sa chat because I will be granting points to 10 people. 10 ang hinahanap kong tao for this question. Okay. I think that is enough. I believe there are more than 10 people now with the correct answer. Fingers crossed, I hope. Baka nagkamali ako mag-count, so kung magbabakasakali ka, kung ako ikaw, i-type mo lang kung may sagot ka pa. So, let us now get rid of this one because we will now go into the problem requirements proper. But before I do that, the correct answer reveal for the question I have shown earlier, ito, PVF for GRV, that is 0.6209. Yan po ang sagot para sa present value of 1 for 5 years. Ig-uulitan asset December 31, 2025. That is the present value factor to December 31, 2025. Okay? And for all of you, now, this is free for all. Kasama na lahat nung natawag na kanina, nung na-award na ng points kanina. Question. Present value in advance, 2020, 150 annual lease payments, guaranteed residual value is 50,000. Present value factors are as follows: 0.6209, 0.6209. Ilalagay ko na dito para hindi mawala sa paningin nyo. Answer. First question. As soon as you have the answer, please type it in chat immediately. Meanwhile, let me award the points for the people who won. Nangunguna dito si Mary Faye. Congratulations. That is followed by JV. Next would be Cha Lago. Pang-apat si Zephanie. Followed by Miss Christine Antor. Next is Lady May. Kung sakaling ma-mention ko ang pangalan mo tapos you know deep in your heart na nanalo ka na kanina, please be honest and speak up. Hindi ko po mababasa kung magchat-chat ka lang kasi there are already 50 new messages na hindi ko pa nababasa. Pang ilan na kaya si Lady May? I think pang-anim. followed by Naneth. I record everything, especially these credits. So, wala kayong takas. That is, next is Sherlyn Pangwalo, followed by Trisha Moreno. Pangsyam. And lastly, we have Via Trisha. Gerundio. I forgot. Tinanong ko to kahapon.
Gerondio, sir.
Gerondio, okay. Sorry. Ano kaya ang tamang sagot? Ano kaya ang correct na tamang sagot? Hello? I think among the people who type answers, there are only maybe 1 or 2 na correct answers. There are over 50 people who typed an answer. But I only see maybe 1 or 2 people giving the correct one. Sige, I'll allow you a few minutes to ponder on your answer. Oh, sige, excuse me a bit. I-erase ko lang yung sagot sa sa amortization table. Tatanggalin ko yung sagot sa amortization table so that ang gagawin natin, we will answer it together. Okay, first question pa lang to ha, first question. Let me give you a hint. Yung mga sinasagot nyo sa akin, I'm not going to say the amount. That is correct. But that is for a different question. Tama ang mga sagot mo, pero mali yung tanong. Sagot yan para sa ibang tanong. I don't know if that makes sense in your head, but I hope I can clarify it real quick. Correct yung idea, pero mali ang tanong. Let's answer. While answering, pwedeng-pwede ka pa rin mag-type ng sagot. Okay? Pwedeng-pwede pa rin because I believe hindi pa naglilima yung mga tamang answers na entry. Okay, know that our commencement date is a year-end date. And in year-end, magpe-prepare ka ng financial statements, di ba? You will close the books up to the last cash inflow and cash outflow, up to the last income recognized, up to the last expense incurred. This is a lease that you took upon the company at the very last day of an accounting year, of a calendar year. And you are being asked, what amount should be reported as the lease liability balance on December 31, 2020? Hindi pa ako mag-uumpisa mag-solve, pero I believe some of you have already realized something. Given that idea pa lang. Take note ha, ipipresent mo sa financial statement ang lease na to. Yun yung tinatanong what amount should be reported as lease liability? On December 31, 2020, that is, when I prepare the financial statements, ano na ang balanse ng lease liability ko? Punta tayo sa ever so overused LOG. The lease payments were 150 and there is a guaranteed residual value na 50,000. Pagkatapos, ang present value factor as I have shown here is PVAD and PV of 1. I already have that pre-computed here. And I already have the guaranteed residual value PV of 1 over here. Pag ma-multiply natin to at ma-multiply ko dito, ito silang dalawa. Ano tawag natin dyan? 656,526. That is the total present value of our lease liability. Or that is the lease liability at initial recognition. And 95 or 98% of you answered this one. I said earlier, that is a correct answer. But it is for a different question. Let me show you the question one more time. What is to be reported as lease liability on December 31, 2020? Take note ha, lahat ng transaction dapat ma-record. What I am talking about is including the first installment na nabayaran on the same day. In advance tayo, di ba? This is the main difference between in advance and yung ordinary annuity. Kasi pag ang tinanong na sa'yo, what is the reported balance of that liability, automatic deducted yung first na installment. Automatic yan, deducted ang first installment because you're asking how much to be presented in the financial statements. Here is how it will turn. Meron ako annuity in advance na 150. Tapos meron akong guaranteed residual value na 50,000, di ba? Initial value ng liability natin ay 656,526. That is when you signed the lease. Pero upon signing, you also wrote a check. Ibinigay mo ang cheque kay lessor kasi that is pambayad for the first installment on the very same day as the signing of the lease. In short, ang hinahanap po natin na sagot is how much is the balance on December 31, 2020? That is already after the first installment, which is 506,526. Congratulations to the people who are sharp enough to get this answer. Kasi take note, nabayaran na ang first installment. Kung ang tinanong sana sa inyo, ito, that answer would have been correct. Ano yung sagot dito dapat? It's 506,530. Okay? It is not 625,480. Because 625,480 is a correct answer for a different question. Observe how different they are. If you have questions, please say them or ask them in chat. Be careful how you read the question. Kasi kung in advance, tapos yung hinihingi, balance ng account, automatic deducted yung first installment. Pero kung yung tinatanong, initial amount of lease liability, kung yung tinatanong initial recognition of the lease liability before payment of the first installment, ang sagot mo po, 625,480. Pero kung balance to be reported, kung ano yung last transaction sa araw na yun, kasama yun eh. So, i-deduct mo na siya. Okay? Before I announced who got the cake, there are 5 people. And special mention to the first one who entered the correct answer. Malipat? Yes. It is, sabihin na lang natin treacherous. Parang niloloko ka ng problem. Pero that's how it is, guys. Yung pinakauna nakapagbigay ng tamang sagot, congratulations and hats off to you, Mutya. Very nice. You got the correct answer way earlier than the rest of those who got it. 506, 525. Marami pang ibang nag-type ng 506, 525 pero it came later. But I hope the learning process has already entered your heads with that discourse. Are you ready now? Let me erase the figures here. Ay, Anay, kailangan kong bantayan to. Kailangan kong bantayan na maayos to. Before I put the correct, before I give the next question, let me first record. Mutya, nakakailan ka na today? Ang layo pa ng next correct answer. Wow. Kasi yung karamihan yung sagot talaga 565, 530. Yun nga. Yung sumunod si Via. Siguro mga 8 to 10 minutes, 8 minutes or 5 minutes ata bago nasundan yung first correct answer. But congrats to you, Via, for giving us the correct answer. This time, hindi na to pabilisan. It's the sharpest brain gets the correct answer. Siguro yung iba ngayon, hindi kayo nakapag-almusal, hindi kayo nakapag-merienda. Followed by Miss Christine Rose. Very nice. Miss Rimandaban. Tatlo na yun, no? Yung sumunod, si Kizol. Mary Faye. Pang-apat. And the last one is you, Naneth. Congratulations. Okay. Let me type something first para makita ko muna kung saan yung demarcation. Okay, that is our demarcation. Nag-type ako ng napakalaking underscore. The reveal. Next question. Answer. Waiting. I am waiting until I see kung nandito na ba yung tamang sagot. Kung enough na ba yung nakapagbigay ng tamang sagot. The question is December 31, 2020. That is the same day as the commencement of the lease. ROA of December 31, 2020, the same day as the lease, no depreciation yet. Para sa mga nagbigay ng sagot na depreciated na, okay lang kayo? Hindi porket December 31, magde-depreciate ka na ng isang taon. Take note, that is the same day as your commencement. Baka nasanay kayo na palagi tayo nag-uumpisa sa January 1. Okay, sige. Let's take it slow. We have computed and determined earlier that our lease liability at initial recognition. The lease liability at initial recognition is 656,526. Pero hindi ito yung unang tanong because that one is already deducting the first installment. That is this one, the second question. 656,526. Kung anong lease liability ang isinama mo sa initial recognition, yun ang lease liability na i-record mo to be included in ROA. Because your entry will be like this: debit ROA, credit lease liab, credit cash for any initial direct cost. Your lease liab has been credited for 656,526 pesos. There is an initial direct cost of 40,000, so you will have to credit 40,000 cash. Also, because of that, we have to add initial direct cost here, 40. Wala naman akong restoration cost na nilagay dyan. Everything else should remain. And when I add up, I get this. ROA debit of 696,526. I don't think there is anything confusing with that. Okay. Understood. Na-confuse kayo siguro kasi dalawa yung nakita niyong sagot for lease liab. Pero guys, ano na considering hadto? LOG and IRL are all initial balances. These are all initial recognition balances. Depende sa tanong yung ibang question, yung ibang requirement. Pero LOG and IRL, para nyo tong mga codigs. Pag maglalagay ka ng codigs, ito yung mga base natin. Before we depreciate for anything, that is the ROA. Before any payment is recorded, that is the lease liab. And fortunately, there are a lot of students who got the correct answer, even beating everyone to the punch. Maybe I made a mistake here. Yes, sorry. This is not the answer. Alasan ko nakuha to? But 625. Dapat 656 to, di ba? Ito pa lang yung na-highlight ko. Sorry kung may na-mislead. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry talaga. Di ko sinasadya. Ito dito yung sagot natin dyan ay 696,526. Hala, sige kung pinanggaganahan ka mo. Demarcation again. I'm sorry, Via, kung naging biktima ka. Sana mapatawad mo ako. Ang gimbasihan ko nun niya nga lease liab ko na nun nakadi kanina. Sorry, mali yung na-highlight ko. Okay, sige. Next question, ready? Calculators, ballpens, papers, ada na. Your keyboard, hands, ready na? Mag-hit ng enter. Ano yung next question? Mag-guess mo kaya ano ang next question? Here it is. Type kagad ng sagot. Depreciation expense in 2020. Masaya yan. Regarding the question about the balance of the ROA, here are your winners. Miss Tricia Moreno, followed by Lady May, Coretico or Coretico. Lady, anong ka-pronounce sa nimo apelido? Hain and
Correct, sir.
Coretico. Okay, ada ang stress. Hare. Oh, Coretico. Next, to get the correct answer is Dominic. Followed by Rachel. And lastly, Renier. Renier, nakakarami ka na. Hindi naman sa pinagbabawalan kita. Pero gusto ko lang alam mo na nakakarami ka na. Today siguro pang ilan mo na to? Pang-apat?
Sir, murang man lang akong laptop.
So ano man
Nawala
ini?
ako sa likod.
Partida. Oh, sige na labalit. Very nice, Renier. Okay? Let's see. Sa oras ngayon, 4:06 na. Let's see who among you are still sharp. Ano yung tinanong ko? What amount of depreciation expense will be recorded in 2020? Can you turn on your mic right now? I'm just saying lahat kayo. Lahat kayo, can you turn on your mic right now? Don't say anything, just turn on your mic. If you did not answer 0, clap your hands. Congratulations sa inyong lahat. Kung hindi ka sumagot ng 0, mali ka po. Guys, look, 2020. Magde-depreciate ka, ka-acquire mo pa lang ng ROA mo. My gosh, mga excited to mga batang ito. Siguro kanina mo pa yan na-compute, no? Pag-enter na lang yung kulang. Oh no! Nyari! Guys, no matter how good you are at doing all of these computations, if your brain is not awake, if your mind is not alert, sayang. Kasi 0 lang yung sagot eh. Ang dami mo pa kasing arte. 0. Yun lang dapat yung sagot. Ba't ganon? Okay? Umayos ka. The people who got the correct answer, let me enter a demarcation to mark the end of the accepted answers. Kasi mangilan-ilan lang yung nagbigay ng tamang sagot eh. I'm sorry, kinakain ko na yung words ko. Ito yung mga batang witty, no? Nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Pinangunahan ni Charlene Lago. Palakpakan. Very witty. Next. Si Mary Faye. Nice one. Followed by Mutya. Mutya, nakakarami ka na today, ha? I hope. Although let's say there is no technical knowledge learned today, there is a moral lesson learned for this item. Be careful. Be scrutinous, not only of the given, but also, especially, of the question. Kasi baka nasasanay na kayo na palagi na lang pro forma yung mga tanong ko. Kung titingnan niyo yung pagkakamada ng ng questions natin today. They look like they're the same, but actually there's a little bit of a twist in them. In some of them at least. Ano. I don't know the next question anymore. I can't recall the 5th question. So this one is also a surprise for me. We will still use the same data. So please try to answer this one. Pabilisan ng kamay. Lahat kasali. Walang excluded dito. Marasan suman latik. Padising kape. In 2021, that will be for a whole year depreciation. And we have already established earlier that we're going to use ano yun ulit? I'm sorry. Na-scroll down ko. I believe we already established that we're going to use 5 years. No need to explain that one, ano? I hope so. But maybe you are forgetting something. Baka magkamali ka pa rin sa sagot mo. Because common culprit, baka hindi mo na-deduct yung GRV sa solution mo. Ha? Careful. Pag magko-compute ng depreciation, deduct guaranteed residual value first para makuha mo ano yung depreciable amount. Kung guilty ka neto, go ahead. You can still correct your answer. But I'm not quite sure if you will still be included in the first 5 na nakapagbigay ng tamang sagot. Mahirap ba ang leases? I'd say, ano lang siya, nakakalito. But the computations are very simplistic. May naibigay na ba ako sa inyong mahabang solution? Wala pa, di ba? Pareho sila PV factor, multiply principal. Tapos add everything. Depreciation, add minus divide. Parang ganun lang. So let me give the correct answer now and put in the demarcation. Oh, depreciation. ROA initial recognition. Yan. Guaranteed residual value. 50. Depreciable amount. Yan. Useful life or term. Term. Divide. Simple. Guys, may ada nag-answer ha iyo. I don't know what you did, but maybe let me just tawag na ito. Let me investigate how you got that answer. Maybe some of you did this. Oh, it's not that. Maybe some of you did this. Yes, I see a lot of answers like that. Tapos yung iba siguro ganito ang ginawa. Yes. Why did you deduct the annual payment from... Yes, ang daming sagot na ganito. Of course, hindi ko kayo papangalanan, pero I'm just mentioning, kung ikaw man to, please, I hope you know how you are wrong. Sorry na daw. Oh, alam ko. I know all of you are sorry. I'm just saying na para maging memorable sa inyo, let me analyze how that answer is wrong. Pero siguro nagmamadali ka, no? Kaya nalito ka. It's not really, I'm not questioning anyone's intellect, ano, because this is something of a pressure. Kasi siguro iniisip mo, maunahan ako ng classmate ko, bilis, 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 utak. Sir, ba't parang quiz bowl palagi yung meetings natin? I don't know. Pero siguro it turns out that way because I don't want to be calling you para mag-recite na hindi ka naman willing. Gusto nyo ba yung parang may index card ako na palagi ako magra-randomize kung sino sa inyo ang gustong sumagot? I don't think anybody in here, let me just say, I don't think 90% of you would want that to happen. Answer that one. 129,305. Next question. Meron pa ba akong next question? I think so. Kasi may highlight pa dito eh. I think meron pa. Oh. Lease liability, December 31, 2023. I don't need to show you the given anymore. I hope you learn to apply the technique that I taught you and know that this is the initial na lease liability. Ang gagawin mo, minus ka muna ng 150. And then dun ka na times 1.1 minus 150 times 1.1 minus 150. Hanggang sa umabot ka sa 2023. Pang ilang taon ba yan? I can't really say. Pero yun na po. Wala, wari ko pa i-record ang kuhan kanina. Hindi ko pa na-record yung nakapagbigay ng 129,305 na tamang sagot para sa depreciation. Okay. The first one is Ivan. Para sa question kanina about the depreciation. This is followed by Renier. Kent Renier. And then next would be Christine Rose. Then followed by Grace. Volcan. Ang dami nyo palang Grace, no? Nahirapan ako mag-search. Last is Princess. Princess Nicole. Okay. There. I hope guys in these our sessions, kahit na hindi lahat, I hope may napupulot kayong mga lessons para po sa mga future exams na iti-take nyo. These will be recorded sessions, of course. Although the sessions will be a bit longer because I keep on asking you the questions instead of just answering them directly. I hope pag-review nyo ng mga video, meron pa rin kayong aral na mapulot from these. Not just something that enhances your understanding of the topic, but also yung diskarte nyo sa pag-solve ng problem. Lease liability, December 31, 2023. Okay, let me do this using the calculator if I can. Let's see if I am still sharp or is my headache getting in the way. And it's already 4:20. So yun na. Meron na akong disclaimer kung maging mali yung sagot ko. 696, 656, 526 is the initial balance of my lease liability before any payment. But on January 1, 2020, there is an advance of 150. So ito na lang ang balance ko by January 1. December 31, 2020. Yan ang balance ko. After the first installment, 2020 ha. Compute for 2021 times 1.1 minus 150. December 31, 2021. For 2022, times 1.1 minus 150. December 2023, which is the question, times 1.1 minus 150. 177,686.11 centavos. Congratulations to those who got the correct answer. Sila po sina Kent. Ikaw na naman, Kent. Lagpas ka na akong class record, Kent. Pero sige na lang, i-extend ko na akong class record. Followed by Ivan. Congrats. Kayo din yung nanalo kanina, no? Mayroon pa ata akong last question. O sige, gawin natin to. In the last question, lahat ng nanalo from the very first question I asked today, including the fact-checking na questions, okay, wag muna kayo mag-join in. Let's give chance to those na hindi pa nakakakuha ng ni isang punto. I think Ivan is the second pa lang. This is also followed by Christine. Okay, you're really the culprits of the thieves of these points. Kayo palagi yung nakakanakaw ng points, no? Christine Rose. Congratulations, Balet. You have sharp minds and quick thinking. Pang-apat si Mary Faye. Mary Faye, a sleeper. Ang dami mo ng points today. And then pang-lima, Maria Jean. May isa pa akong last question ata. I'm not sure. Pero I highlighted dito sa baba. So I think there is still something to answer there. So far, ito yung mga sagot ng mga requirements na binigay ko, na tinanong ko, I mean. Some of you gave wrong answers, pero they were in the line of using the shortcut. Pero siguro nagkamali kayo sa counting ng years, no? That is common. Konting practice pa. Mape-perfect mo din yung technique natin kung paano mag-present value. Also, this is a pressure situation. I think the pressure here is even more than when you are answering the exam, kasi in answering the exam, sa face-to-face, you are at your own pace. Dito, you are grappling with the pacing of your classmates. Yes, sir. Crush ko ito. He blank. Haha, aton light, sir. Age. Kaya pala, pabibo. O balit. Okay. Your secret is safe with me. Mr. Blank. Okay, sige. Hindi ko na papangalanan para Anyway, recorded naman ang chat na to. So kung mag-access kayo ng video, siguro pwede nyo ma-access yung chat. Ang dami siguro admirers ni Christine Rose o balit. Sige, hindi ko na business 'yan. Kayo na bahala. May mga vote naman kamo O sige. Last question. Hindi nakasali yung mga nanalo na kanina. ROA, December 31, 2021. Please type your answers. For those na hindi pa nananalo, for even once this meeting. Kasi baka mahina yung internet nyo, nahuhuli palagi yung answer mo. This is your chance. I'll pick 10 people with the correct answer. Right of use asset, December 31, 2021. Hindi ko na po kailangan ipakita yung given kasi nandyan na yung mga beginning balance. Ano yun ulit? Depreciate 5 years. Guaranteed residual value is 50,000. Term is 5 years. I don't think you need any more than that. So go ahead, solve. Sir, is that the last question for today? No. I still need to introduce another problem with only one requirement. Isang requirement lang, don't worry. Sampung tao ang kukunin ko. O hindi kukunin na kukunin ha? Yung mananalo today, buyag. O balik. Hindi naman ako nandudukot ng tao, no? Okay. Meron palang 5 na sumagot. Chance mo na. Pero para lang to sa mga hindi pa nananalo, ha? The balance of right of use asset pagka 1 year after, December 31, 2021. Guys, ano yung correct na tamang sagot? O sige, bibigay ko na. Let me just put the demarcation. Oh, anay, may pa mga... let me put the demarcation because I already announced na some of you are already answering even if you have already won before. Kasi I opened it to all. Pero sige, ito na yon. There is the beginning balance here. And there is already the depreciation expense for 2021. All you have to do is deduct. And you have your answer. Hindi ko na po kailangan ibigay sa inyo to. At hindi nyo na rin kailangan to. Because those things, if you have been keeping up with the lesson, you should have already caught up na nandito na yung depreciation for 2021. Nandito na yung beginning balance ng 2021 because that is the ending for 2020. So i-minus mo na lang yung dalawang yan, you get the ending balance. Okay? Yes, Rainier. Hindi open to all yung instruction ko kanina for the last question. Pero when I asked, I think meron akong nasabi na ano. I asked, sige, ano yung tamang sagot? Kaya may iba na nag-type ng tamang sagot. Pero sige po. Ito sila yung nanalo. Ito sila yung nakakuha ng tamang sagot, nakapagbigay sa akin ng tamang sagot. I hope you are still qualified to give me the correct answer. Nanalo na ba si ano? Si Hashana? O sige, may nanalo na. Hashana. Si Ana Melba. Si Miss Antor, I think you won earlier, Christine. Tama ba? Or am I mistaken? Please tell me. This is followed by Jurian. Jurian. Natagan ko ikaw yung point kanina, Jurian, ano? Not sure.
Wala pa, sir.
Okay. How about you, Miss Christine Antor?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sige. Thank you for being honest. Naneth, nabigyan kita ng point kanina, Naneth. Oo, naalala ko. Pero ito si Sean, mahina internet nila. You get a point now. Followed by Miss Rachel Brase. I think nabigyan kita ng point kanina. I'm not sure. But please tell me. Jillian. Di na ako nagbilang. Pang-ilan na ba si Jillian? Okay, sige. We'll stop with Jan Monique. Ayun, tapos tayo. Hoy, di rin pa tapos ang meeting. 4:30 na. Pero kailangan ko pa po kayo i-expose to another type of problem sa leases. Hindi ko na itatanong sa inyo yung minimum lease payments para sa lessee because it is more of a lessor problem. I don't know if you can connect with what I am talking about. Pero if you can, props to you for reading in advance. By tomorrow, mag-uumpisa tayo sa discussion sa lessor. Pero for today, let me leave you with one last requirement. 3 points para sa mga makakasagot ng tama. Can you give me the lease liability as of January 1? Do that while I fix your attendance sheet. Just type your answers in chat if you have the answer. Variable payments. I think I already gave an example of variable payments. Yung uneven annual payments ba? ng leases, we did that in operating lease. And it is as simple as adding everything, tapos i-divide mo siya by the number of years. Pero para sa operating lease yon. Para sa finance lease, it may also be part of an agreement wherein magkakaiba yung yearly payments na gagawin. May advance, pagka 1 year, may ibabayad, pagka next year, mag-i-increase yung babayarin or bababa, depende na lang sa agreement nyo. O yung iba, first 5 years, barato. After the 5 years, pag ikaunom nga year, nagtikamahal because it is an estimate na, for example, yung ekonomiya ng Pilipinas, lalago, inflation, and all other considerations, magiging mahal na yung mga babayarin. It may be part of a contract of lease na magkaroon ng gradual increase in the lease payments. And what we call that one is variable lease payments. Sir, ano yung tawag sa sa lease payments na pare-pareho lahat? Kagaya nung previous problems natin. What we had so far is referred to as fixed lease payments. It is of a fixed sum of money every year. Pero just like this example, hindi magkakapareho for every year. Actually, this is already over. OA na to, no, na pagka-variable niya. Its variability is 100% kasi magkakaiba lahat ng years. Pero that can be a part of the provisions in their lease contract. There is nothing preventing them from using such. O sige, let me explain how this goes. Nag-umpisa ang lease January 1, 2020. Ang tinatanong lang naman ay lease liability as of that day. What is your lease liability as of that day? Nag-lease tayo ng isang delivery equipment for 3 years. As you can see, we have the same parties para ma-relate nyo po. Si Ninja Ban, yan yung lessee. Si LBC, si lessor. Let me remove the highlights. They are not relevant to our problem solving. 5 years will not matter as well because we are only computing lease liability. Hindi naman tinatanong si Rowan, no? A lease of this type bears implicit rate of 10%. Very important because you will be computing present value factors. But if the lease is for variable payments, meaning magkakaiba yung payment for every year, ang gagawin mo po is you will take the PV of 1 for each of the installments. Kasi magkakaiba lahat. No? Magkakaiba lahat. Ipi-present value mo yan sila, pero paisa-isa. PV of 1, 10%, 1 year. PV of 1, 10%, 2 years. PV of 1, 10%, 3 years. Tapos i-multiply mo sila. O sige, let me refine the question para hindi na kayo malito. Ang hinahanap ko po ay yung initial recognition. Not the balance of the lease liab, but the initial recognition. Follow on, follow through. Baka nalilito kayo ha. 3 taon lang for 2020, 2021, 2022, pangatlo. Also, just because I didn't highlight, it doesn't mean na tapos ka na magbasa. Merong 300,000 na first payment on January 1, 2020. Meron tayong advance. Pero hindi mo na kailangan i-present value ang advance because that stands as 1. Go ahead. Type your answers. Maghihintay lang ako. May iba pang hindi nag... I think your answers right now are heterogeneous. Magkakaiba. I can't seem to find two answers na magkapareho. And that is because the problem is something new. And that's completely acceptable. Sir, how many decimal places? It doesn't matter. I can recognize your answer. Maski dalawa o apat o hindi ka nag-round off, your answer should not be too far away from what I will compute. I think we're ready now. Siguro nakapag-try ka na ng ilang beses tapos na-input mo yung mga sagot na sa tingin mo ay tama. Okay. Ano ang diskarte dito, sir? Let me share. So yung problem natin ay merong heterogeneous payments. Every year, iba ang bayad. Ano? If you would ask me how to answer this one efficiently, you can simply do something like this. Every year, iba ang peso amount na babayaran mo. If I were to take PV annuity due for 4 payments, ito yung PVAD ko, 4 payments. Although it mentions here 3 years, pang 4 periods po na in advance ang PV factor ko kasi meron akong 3 payments and then there is also a down payment here. So all in all, meron tayong 4 na payments. The PVAD for that is 3.4869. But you can't do this. Hindi po masosolve ang problem na to using PVAD. Because yung factor po natin ay hindi homogeneous. Para sa initial down payment, the factor is 300,000, the down payment. Para sa first year, ang babayaran natin ay 250. Para sa second year, may 200,000. And then sa last year, may 150. Magkakaiba lahat. Variable payments. If you are faced with a problem that somehow looks like this, magtatamban-tamban ka talaga. Kung magkaiba, tanan nga payments. So, how it will turn out would be like this. Computing the present value now for all of them will net you an amount equal to that one. Your answer, the lease liability at initial recognition. And if you are asked what is the lease liability to be reported on January 1, 2020 financial statements, your answer to that is this one. What is to be reported in the financial statements? This one. Pero what is the initial balance of the lease liability? That one, 805,259. Questions? Sir, nag-round off ako, ana akong answer, maharayo-hiyahin mga 5,000, sir. I think that's still acceptable. Maybe you rounded off 2 decimal places. I'm not quite sure. Pero kung 1 decimal places, ura-ura naman nila. But I hope you get the gist of this. Sir, is it the same concept? Yes, the same concept pa rin po. Pero because we do not have a homogeneous payment, sir, what do you mean by homogeneous payment? Parang ganito ba? Ito ang itsura kung homogeneous ang payments. Let's say 200,000 annually. In advance ka ha, 200,000 annually, 4 payments of 200,000. Ganito ang magiging sagot mo. Hindi siya masyadong mahirap i-determine. Isa-isahin mo man, ang total niyan is still equal whether you do it one by one or whether you use the PVAD. Ito PVAD to ha, PV annuity due. Pag i-multiply ko yan dito, it will be the same answer. Di ba this is how we do it? This is the proof na pwede ko isa-isahin yung payments. But since the payments are homogeneous, I can do away with that. Actually, let me make sure na tama. Equal tong dalawang to ha. That's just something that I would like to show you. Mag-equal yan silang dalawa. But because again ha, na-mention ko kanina, magkakapareho 200,000 ang payments, I can do away with the long computation. At pwede PVAD na lang ang gamitin ko. Pero kung ang problem mo, magkakaiba yung payments, the surefire way of getting the correct answer ay yung isa-isahin mo din. Bawat installment. Sure ako dyan, makukuha mo yung tamang sagot kung tama ang pagka-assign mo ng present value factors. But then again, this is not something that you can learn overnight. Kailangan mo talaga to paghirapan para ma-master. Present value in general. So with all of that being said, let me now evaluate kung sino-sino yung mga nakapagbigay ng tamang sagot. And of course, congratulate you all. Actually, before I do that, here is your attendance link. Attendance link. Fill in the link, but do not leave the meeting yet because we still have a meeting end screenshot to attend to. That's your meeting link. I mean, that's your attendance link. Go ahead, fill that up. Meanwhile, ito sila yung nakapagbigay ng tamang sagot. Medyo natagalan muna bago may nakapagbigay ng tamang sagot. In fact, the first one siguro mga 5 minutes after na. Si Miss Rachel. She gave the first correct answer. Congrats. Please nurture the gift. Ipagpatuloy mo ang pagpapataba ng utak. This is followed by Frances. Frances Rocha. Rainier has been giving the correct answer, pero the answer that he gave is for the year-end balance. Ang binigay niya ay yung 505,259. Not year-end balance. The balance to be presented in the financial statement. Pero siguro it's my fault because this one is vague. The question is vague. Kaya po nilagyan ko ng initial recognition. But since there is a part, my fault there, I will credit you for your answer, Rinier. Nobody else answered that, ha? Si Rinier lang. Pero kung sumagot ka nun, please tell me because I will credit you for it. This is followed by Frances. Ay, na-credit ko na ba si Frances? Frances, did I mention your name earlier? Na-credit
Yes,
na ba
sir.
kita? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Ivan, did I already credit you for your point? Please, Ivan? Can you hear me?
Sir, sir, sorry.
Okay. Sige. No need. You don't have to answer. I think I figured it out. Hindi pa kita na-credit kasi hindi pa basta yung formatting ko hindi pa nabago. Don't worry about it. Ako na bahala doon. Okay. Uy, Kent, ha? Currently the leaderboard number 1. This is followed by Ivan. And then not too far behind Ivan is Miss Christine Rose. Nice one. Rinier, what are you asking? Ano po ito na topic, sir? Inihiya?
Opo, sir.
That's leases. Lessee accounting. Variable lease payments. Finance lease.
Okay po, sir.
Hmm.
So, parang first time to encounter, sir.
Okay, that's your first time to encounter such problem, but understandable. Kasi hindi naman to masyadong lumalabas sa mga exam. Pero I would just like to emphasize na pwede maitanong yan sa inyo. Also, this one will be your challenge question for later. When I end the meeting today, expect that I will be posting this one immediately in our GC. Also, I am expecting that you be ready to type in your answer as soon as possible. Pero bago mo pa ma-screenshot yan, iiwas ko na para fair to all. Okay? I might have been too late there. Baka may nag-screenshot na. Pero sige. For your wit, I will not deprive you of that. Sa'yo na yung screenshot mo. Go ahead. Start answering and maybe you get the correct answer. Type it immediately. Pag dismiss ko dito, automatic ipopost ko kagad sa GC natin. But before we do that, let me end the recording here. Let me stop this recording.